So welcome back to another episode of Walkin Talkin with Tim, and my guest today is Jennifer French. And Jen is the CEO of Ronald McDonald House of Southern New Jersey, right?
Yes.
So you're the South Jersey girl now.
I am South Jersey pride.
So originally from Philly, but South Jersey now.
Well, South Jersey was our suburb anyway, growing up.
It's true. But tell everybody exactly what it is that the Ronald McDonald House does. Let me say that again. The Ronald McDonald House does, and what you do there.
So I am very blessed to be the CEO, and I started in the middle of the pandemic in 2020. And the Ronald McDonald House provides housing and lodging and transportation to and from the hospitals. Essentially, we say we offer a home away from home for families of medically fragile children who have to travel great distances to get specialized care.
And it's beautiful because I just saw it.
Thank you. We did 7 major capital projects and I figured we're slow with COVID. Let's take advantage and do some
It's
projects.
beautiful. It's gorgeous.
Yes, we share that ADD where we need to get things done.
Absolutely.
Yes.
So not only are you, do you run the thing, right? But you were also a part of it one time. So let's talk about why.
So, well, when I was 14 years old, I asked my single mother for an Atari, not realizing, just like our children don't realize today about the what money means. And so she said, well, you know what? She didn't want to tell me no because she didn't want me to think that there was ever something that I couldn't do. So she said, why don't you volunteer at the Ronald McDonald House, which had opened 10 years before in Philadelphia on Chestnut Street. And why don't you go and volunteer there and then tell me what you need? And so it didn't take me long. I ended up volunteering there all summer long. And I really did. I learned the difference between
Look at you now.
And look at me now. But then, I graduated college and I got a job as Ronald McDonald's assistant. So, I really, if you look at the dots in my life and how they connect, I was meant to be here.
Yeah.
This is definitely, I just count myself blessed every day that I have this job. Because not only did I work with Ronald, we were at the grand opening and the groundbreaking of the house where I'm now CEO also. So, and then later, fast forward, I was living in Spain and we were in Italy.
Yeah, I just went to Spain.
I went to Spain. And we were visiting Italy when my son was almost 2, had a respiratory attack and ended up in the pediatric intensive care unit for a month. And then another 8 weeks on the pediatric floor. And the baby in the bed next to him was from Greece and the family were sleeping on those hardened benches. And I just thought how lucky I was that I had a place to stay.
Right.
Because when your child is sick like that and you're told that the specialist is somewhere a state away even, 5 hours away even, you have to pick up your whole family. Some families have to leave their jobs. Some parents are single parents. Sometimes it's a grandmother, right? So we have caregivers from all different factions of that family tree.
Right.
But they all have to do the same thing. And they all have to get to where they need to go, and they don't know, how am I going to afford this? Where am I going to stay? You don't even think about food. Right? So the Ronald McDonald House started in 1974. Dr. Audrey Evans was an oncologist from England who was working at CHOP. And she said, I need a house. My parents are sleeping on the floors. They're not ready to help their children the next day because they're not in the best form. Just like the oxygen mask on the airport, right? They say put on the airplane, put it on yourself so that you can
help
take
somebody
care.
else, right?
Exactly.
So I want to talk about you for a couple minutes, right? So as you were walking around, one of the things you told me is that your great grandmother from Italy had 17 children.
Yes.
Oh my God. Right? I mean, like, you guys, right? Oh my God, right?
There was no TV.
That's still any woman.
No, but actually,
to bear 17 children, and you said she lived till about 60, you think, right?
Yes.
I mean, that's still back then is awesome. I mean, that's pretty wild. That's just a crazy story to have 17 children.
But then my great grandfather went back and got another wife and had another child. So my grandfather actually had 17 siblings. He was one of 18.
Man. It's a lot of children. So
of
your
children.
heritage all the way back to Italy, and then you told me you grew up in Juniata Park.
Yes.
And you went to college at Gettysburg, right? And you said you are the theater girl and softball.
Yes.
So we got it all going on. So we got sports and music. Awesome for you.
Yes.
But you said you were very involved in theater. You love theater, and you were, into all the plays and all that kind of stuff. You were even in a cover band.
I was.
What was the cover band called?
Down in front.
Down in front. So down in front, everyone, because here we go. So let's talk about the theater for real quick. What was your favorite theater show that you were in?
Ooh, that's really. You didn't ask me that when we were walking around.
I didn't. There gotta be some surprises.
My favorite show that I was in. Well, I did play Frenchie in Greece
did you?
after college with this amazing team, and Margie Eldrith was our director at the time and had this vision. We did kind of a mashup of the movie and the play. So we took the best songs from each and threw in we threw in a couple of songs. Like Hopelessly Devoted to You is not in the musical.
Wow.
So she added that. And then there was the Broadway reproduction of Grease. So they had this awesome a cappella version of We Go Together that started the show off. So we took that too.
You want to do it now?
Community theater. No, only if you sing along. You have to hit the harmonies.
No, thanks.
So, but Margie's now doing great things at Cab Calloway, and has a lot of support from the Broadway stars. Thanks, she's like a TikTok
Right.
famous person. I can say.
One of the things you like to do just to unwind, relax, your favorite things to do is to listen to that kind of music in general, right?
Oh, I have the Broadway station on.
Yeah, the Broadway station. You like to go to the shows, you like to listen to the music. And now your son, Giancarlo, what's up, John?
What's up, G?
Yeah, what's up, G? So Giancarlo is an aspiring actor, right?
Correct.
And you guys just went to, what was it called?
So we went to see, he also loves the superhero genre. So we went to see The Batman at the Warner Theater in Washington, D.C. in concert. So they have an orchestra that plays the soundtrack live while you're watching the movie.
I saw your post.
Incredible.
It looks cool.
Oh, it was so incredible because you know how the music usually sucks you into a movie anyway? Yeah. It was just all around you. It was really an incredible experience. And I really loved that he found that on his own and he asked for that for Christmas.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So I can tell that your connection with your son's really strong.
Yeah.
And you like hanging out with Giancarlo, right?
Yeah, he's a cool dude.
So I guess, is that your favorite thing to do with him, is like go see shows and entertainment stuff?
We do a lot of movies. A lot of movies, and we do a lot of like behind the scenes stuff, and we unpack the different actors. And so one of the things he had asked me for, because he loves Shazam and Zachary Levi, he had asked me, can we go to Comic-Con? Zachary Levi is going to be in Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
And then he was like, never mind, I think it's too expensive. But it was only $30 to get in, right? So it's not that expensive, right? And you can go up and meet them and whatever. So I said to him, we will do it. But if you really want to be an actor, take advantage of this opportunity. Like, don't just go up and say, hey, guy, you're so great, right? So ask him. So now that's his thing. We go to Comic-Cons and he says, what advice would you give your 16-year-old self?
Oh, geez.
And it's so cool because we went and saw all the guys from Cobra Kai, so Johnny Lawrence.
Oh, yeah.
Billy Zabka. I will tell you.
Deb and I watch it beginning to end as soon as it comes out.
Billy Zabka is such a wonderful person. He deserves all of the good fortune that he has because he treats everyone like they're the only person there.
Yeah.
And when he gets moved, like he hugs the kids, he talks to them, gives really sound advice.
Yeah.
Crease was really cool too. A little scary.
Yeah, right?
But
I like
he's a sweetheart.
I like his character in the new one. Billy?
Yes.
His character in the latest Cobra Kai is so cool.
Well, it has so many dimensions too, right?
Yes.
Like he slips into his old way.
It's my favorite.
So
he's nice, he goes bad, and he's nice, he goes bad. I love it.
And then he's confused because you get the backstory,
Should I do this or not?
Right. It's all Crease's fault. So be careful when you're out there mentoring young people.
Exactly right.
But that's the kind of stuff that Giancarlo and I talk about, like the character development and all of that. He really loves that. He can talk about it for hours. Yeah.
And in your travels, you said you also were out in LA, and you got to for a little while. You worked with in the music industry, and you said in that music industry you got to meet some pretty cool people.
Yes.
Anybody you want to mention?
Well, I worked on Sting and Madonna's tour in 1990.
That's cool.
So, the first time they walk in, you're just kind of like, oh, wow, they're a lot smaller than I thought, or a lot thinner than I thought, or, very quiet and shy.
Yeah, right.
Normal
I thought you'd be taller.
Yeah, I thought you'd be taller. That's what I say to people now when I meet them after being on Zoom for a whole year.
Right?
I was like, wow, I only pictured you this tall. You're so tall. So
That's crazy.
Hilarious. That was a great job. And then I got a role with the Los Angeles Children's Theater. So I toured with them and left the music management business.
You've done a lot of things, right? There's not enough time on this show to go through all the stuff that you've done. So we'll have another visit, I'm sure, to talk about all the things that you've done. So,
only if you truly want to. I know my story already.
We'll get into some more stuff another time.
It is I do have been, my joke is that I've been in the right place at the right time. And so my gravestone will say right place, right time until now.
There you go.
Right.
No dash.
No, just one big line.
One big dash. There you go. So, you talked also about, you're embedded in South Jersey. The Ronald McDonald House, your mission with the house is a huge part of your life.
Yeah.
And South Jersey. And talk to me about why that is so important to you with the house in South Jersey.
Well, the one thing that really makes our house unique is we have 11 family rooms and 9 local hospitals.
Okay.
So not only half of my budget goes toward the house for traveling families, and the other half of my budget goes towards supporting local families when they're going through these horrible experiences. So instead of having to eat from a vending machine or leave your child and run down to the cafeteria and get in that line and all of that frenzy, and then you don't have any appetite anyway.
Right.
So steps away from their child's bedside, we have basically a big waiting room area. But it has a little kitchenette, it has food, we have frozen
TV
meals.
room, gym.
No, well, not at the hospitals.
Oh.
That's at my house.
Gotcha.
Well, not my house. My son always
you're
says,
talking about your
which house?
satellites at the hospital.
The satellites at the hospitals are there so that local families who have a child in the NICU or the PICU, they can just walk over there, they can lay down in a reclining chair or on a sofa and just close their eyes for a minute. And we're in the process right now of revamping all of them. My whole plan is to do a spa-like environment so that there's like a water feature and very like calming colors and soothing. And I'm working with this amazing designer, Beth Catalana, who has just taken my little idea and is running with it. So I can't wait. So that's one of our biggest focus for this year is to revamp the family rooms for the local South Jerseyans.
That's right.
But yes, I just think we live in South Jersey. We work in South Jersey. We're part of the community, and the Ronald McDonald House of Southern New Jersey doesn't want to just be a red brick building. We want to be part of the South Jersey community.
And if anybody out there watching wants to get a hold of you and they want to help out, be a part of the Ronald McDonald House of Southern New Jersey, how do they do that? I can't talk today for some reason.
That's okay. That's okay. So you can link in with me to LinkedIn. Our website is rmhsnj.org, or you can email me at jennifer@rmhsnj.org. And also we have a beautiful big boardroom. If anyone ever needs like an off-site space to bring a team for team building or whatever, it is yours for all you have to do is let me know.
It's a nice room.
Yeah, it seats 24 people.
There you go. All right, so and like she said, she's on LinkedIn. She is on. You guys have a Facebook page too, right?
We do, RMHSNJ, or Ronald McDonald House of Southern New Jersey.
Yeah, so you can find you guys all over social media and on the web, all that good stuff.
And we're doing a gala. It's our 40th anniversary this year.
Yeah.
So you can check all that out on our social media.
There you go. So listen, thanks for being on.
Thanks for having me.
Exactly right. Thanks for watching. Remember that this whole thing's powered by Telecorp Technologies, and keep on walking, keep on moving. Follow me on Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook, YouTube now, actually. Anything you want, follow me. Keep up with this. I don't know if this is going to air before or after the race, but either way, thanks for being part of this whole entire thing.
And thank you, Telecorp.
And we will see you next time. Us and the guy over there, look, weed whacking. There he is. Where is he? There he is.
Working hard.
Yeah, right? We will see you next time on Walkin' and Talkin' with Tim. Peace.